guys, this is the Jackal, and this is a video review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Ultra Magnus. Got this guy today, and I'm really proud to have it. Basically, all Walmart had was 4 of these guys. They had like a Predaking and one. Oh no, I don't think they even had a Predaking. But I know they had an Optimus, but yeah. So, and I also picked up something for my mouse, so, yeah. So, packaging, you got Predaking on the side, which I already have him, he's sitting on the shelf. Beast Hunters, Ultra Magnus, Autobot logo, watch Transformers on TV, there he is in his truck mode. And I'm going to point this out, the pictures do have smokestacks. Right there, and you can just barely see it in robot mode. The figure does not have it. People were wondering why, and the show basically explained it. So, yeah. And he comes with the Forge of Solus battle hammer right there, which is looking good. Could have seen some gold on that, like on his nice picture right there, but that's fine. And he comes with 2 missiles. I'll show you how to do that once we get into robot mode. So, yeah. Coming to the side, there's a little bio, if you can read that. You can pause it, read it. And there's a nice picture of Ultra Magnus. And I mean, that's really nice. I really do like that. I think that's the exact same picture. I don't think it's the exact same, but I think they used it on the Platinum Edition Ultra Magnus, because that one was basically just the, Weaponizer, but just Weaponizer Optimus, so sorry about that, but yeah. Then come at the bottom, strength. You got his tech specs. Lowest one is a speed of 5, so skill of 6. I could have seen it a little like 7 or 8, but that's fine. Then on the other side, Ultra Magnus, there he is again, a nice Autobot logo, Series 205. The other ones were and I know I got 1 and 2, but 3 and 4. Shockwave and Grimwing. So, and bottom. Speaking of Grimwing, there he is. I might pick him up. I still gotta get Shockwave, and luckily there's 3 of them sitting at Target. So, then coming to the back, Forge of Solus battle hammer, and then 2 launching missiles, flip down missile launchers, which, duh. Then there he is in his truck mode, with, they didn't even tab it in right. Yeah, you can even see the jetpack is not even tabbed in. So, but yeah, there he is in truck mode, there he is in robot mode, another Autobot logo. Transformers Prime, watch your favorite, or look for your favorite robots on Transformers Prime. There's the Autobots, except for Smokescreen, and of course Ultra Magnus. So, but yeah. In this review, I'm going to be comparing them to the Transformers Prime RID, Robots in Disguise, Optimus Prime. You can, yeah. So, enough about the packaging. Let's get this guy open and see how awesome he actually is. One other figure we'll be comparing this to, which I nearly forgot. This is Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters Voyager class, Optimus Prime. Okay, we got Ultra Magnus open up and into his truck mode. But before we take a look at his truck mode, we got Tales of the Beast Hunters. This is chapter 16, continued from Voyager Grimwing. I believe it continues with that Ultimate Optimus. Yep. So, continue with chapter 17, Ultimate Beast Hunter Optimus Prime. But, there is the little short tale. Gonna read it. Ultra Magnus sees a massive Predacon coming from a mile away. He doesn't know who the big dragon is, and he doesn't care. All he knows is that the dragons are dangerous and must be defeated. He converts to robot mode and leaps into the air, bringing the Forge of Solus around in a shattering blow that would destroy a lesser bot. Grimwing takes the blow and is momentarily phased. The battle is short, violent, and never in doubt. It ends with Ultra Magnus on the ground, disarmed and barely functional. Grimwing stands over him and says, "Pathetic," he says. "I hope to learn something from you, but this new race of Cybertronians must be all liars and savages." He leans down to look into the optics of his Autobot opponent. Be warned, this world is in grave danger from my fellow Predacons. I will restrain them. You and your fellows stay out of my way or be destroyed. Then he is gone, leaving Ultra Magnus dented and smoking in the dust. That's actually a pretty nice one. Or, yeah, little chapter. However, it does not continue into the show because so. But anyways, here is Ultra Magnus, and he does come with a lot of accessories besides the truck himself. The accessories are, he gets a little jetpack. Yeah. So, and of course the Forge of Solace Prime. Yeah. Then he comes with 2 missiles. Yeah, that's basically for his accessories, but storage, what you can do on this guy, you can do it like this, but it's kind of tricky to get him. Where's it? Get in. Get in. There's a tab, there's a tab right on the forge. You put it in, and there's a tab sticking from the jetpack. That's for a different, but you can just tag it in. Let's get this all lined up like that, but I don't think that will fit unless, yeah, because of the little weird back thing that doesn't really do that, so that's basically trash. But the main thing that they wanted you to do for storage for vehicle mode, there is a little tab hole with that tab. Just put it on the end of it. And there was supposed to be a clip on here that did go on the sides, like on these things, but it's clearly not there, unless they forgot it. And I got a feeling that's what they did. They just forgot it. So just put that on like that. Then you could take the missiles, snap them on. I just usually put it to the ball. I'm a perfectionist. Bleh. Like, it's just me. So see, like that. Then, like Optimus, there was 3 holes where you could put his Optimus's gun and sword. I'll bring him in here in a sec. And they all did that. And on the jetpack, it is the same thing. You can also put this stuff on Optimus himself. It's just that you won't be able to use the missiles like that. So yeah, you just open these. You just slither the handle of the forge in. No, it just goes in there, not between the little leg pieces. So, but you just put them like that. You just gotta get them in right enough. You just push down, and it is. I tried actually shaking it off, like getting the whole back part off. It is tricky. You have to do a lot of force and be careful with it, because pieces might break off. Because I guess Optimus did that to him, but it turns out it was just a little extra plastic on one of the tabs. So just an FYI. But there is Ultra Magnus, and again, there is no smokestacks. We have not seen those in the show, but yeah. So there is Ultra Magnus. And a vehicle mode comparison. Here he is with the original already. You could really tell the differences besides the paint. Of course, you don't have these pieces back here, the new shoulder pieces, which we'll get more into robot mode. Of course, Optimus has the smokestacks. Still has the silver paint apps right here. Come to the front. You can tell there's different windshields. Optimus has a windshield and Ultra Magnus has, Optimus has a red Autobot logo, Ultra Magnus has a blue one. He also has an upside down one here. Again, robot mode. But yeah, basically everything else is the same besides the paint and of course the new pieces that Hasbro has added on. So yeah, there is RID. But since it's Beast Hunters, let's get Optimus in here. So, yeah. Sir, you're looking robust. So, as a reference to the episode Rebellion, if you've seen that one. So, yeah. And with the missiles, you can, let's pop this off. See, it's art. So, you can take, and the forward is falling off. Just get that back on. And it just goes right behind the review table. Or, yeah. So, as I was saying, pop the missiles off. Do that. Just don't want everything back on. I have a weird hair on my finger. But you can do that. Then, for some reason, if you want to do this, you could take the missiles, put them in like so. Just have a weird missile launcher. Like, if there's some enemies behind you and you don't have any weapons up front, you can just take these weird missiles, stick them in the back. So, or the back of it, you can do that, which is kind of weird. So, but that the missile part is mostly for robot mode. So, yeah. So I take those off, put them back on. So, we'll get into the paint-ups. So, basically what you have here is a really nice blue. It's a little light, like Optimus said. I could have seen it a little darker. Maybe for like the back of Optimus, maybe a little lighter than that. Maybe what's in the middle between this shade and this shade. So, maybe what's on the Beast Hunter's box. Maybe that's what will be nice. So, definitely not this dark blue. So, but yeah, you got no painted rims, exactly like Beast Hunters and RAD Optimus. You got beside, well, these will definitely be seen in robot mode, but you can see some silver bits in there. That same darkish blue from up top. You got the red. You got silver bits again. You got red on the windshield type thing. You got the light blue Autobot logo, which is nice. Yellow headlights, which is exactly like Optimus's. So you can see the, yeah. Then you have the peg. Now, yeah, oh, that panel is silver too. And I quote Optimus on that, on this peg. He thought the whole body was in the arms micron version, and apparently it's not, because if it was, there would have been a peg somewhere back here. And what he said, I guess, was it's just that the forearm was the arms micron piece. So they just basically took, again, this guy slapped a, well, basically whole new arms with an arms micron forearm on each arm. So, yeah. So, anyways, really nice figure. I'm gonna get this back on. Whoop. There goes the missiles again. But, yeah. Gonna get the other two Optimuses transformed, and we're gonna get on the transformation of Beast Hunters Ultra Magnus. Already to put Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Ultra Magnus in is very familiar. Duh, RAD. Robot mode, what you want to do is you want to take the side pieces, just fold them down over the wheel, like so. You want to take the legs, pull them out. You want to take these leg pieces, like so. So it's just this transformation is just basically the exact same as the RAD, except the new pieces are the shoulder pads. So, see, I want to separate the legs, fold down the feet, rotate them forward, like so. You want to pull this piece, gotta push it in a little bit for the door piece to get out. Then you want to basically help lift the hood piece up so you can get that little tab out, and just bring it back. So again, push in, pull back, and interlock with those little pieces are down there. Now Optimus had to put these like so. I might do that, but I don't know. I never really done that with my figures just to make it seem different from the original mold, or the original first use of a mold. So then you want to pull down the arms. You want to separate like so. Fold these up. I want to bring these down. And here's the different part. I'm going to do these now. Oh, but you want to get the forearms done first, and I gotta say they're actually pretty nice forearms. But first you want to spin these. Oh, jeez, how do you... Oh, you want to get them up high enough, like so. So they're like that. It's kind of tricky to get on camera, but yeah. Once you get them like that, you can bring these roof pieces up to where the tip meets the shoulder pad itself. Then, in that little divot, you want to push these up, like so. And again, rotate those around, put that up, and get these pushed down, like so. Then you want to flip up the headpiece, and that's a nice head mold, by the way. You want to bring these up. Oh, and since this is a new chest, you don't have to push these separate like an Optimus, which I forgot to do. Let me do that real quick. Okay, that's good. But yeah. And you want to bring this up. You want to snap it into place. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a piece that they added on to this guy, but they didn't have on Optimus. So you don't want to forget that. You want to bring it out like so, and it'll actually cover up that hole that you've seen on Optimus, which I'll get to in just a second. So yeah, it fills in that hole that Optimus, the RID, had. So, and there is Ultra Magnus, and his really, really nice robot mode, and it is really, really nice. So there is Ultra Magnus. For attachment or his accessories, got the jetpack. Of course, you got the forge and 2 missiles. So we're gonna put these on. So I'm gonna flip this blue piece out. You want to take it. There's a little divot in that. You want to basically put it right behind the head. I'm gonna try to get this in the camera shot. And you wanna, come on. It's kind of tough to get in there too. You just gotta get it right. Like so. There's those, where my pinky is, that's that little ridge, and these will go like right there, like right over them. Yes, 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Put them like that. So once you look for the little ridges, I believe where that hinge, yeah, where that pin is that connects the grill piece that holds his head with the bumper piece, that's where the jetpack armor's on. But besides that, you also want to move these down, because there are a couple clip points right there. So you want to bring these up, bring these out like so. You want to basically angle them right enough, because these do make it get into a slight angle, like so. Now Ultra Magnus has a jetpack, and I'm going to show this off real quick. It is the exact same jetpack as Optimus's. It's just that, here, let's get rid of these, get this guy standing. Show the differences between the two jetpacks. So this one has a lot more detail and more chunks added, where you could see these little, like where that tab is and those little 2 wings going up. They did keep in this. Oh, here. and on these little wings right here, they did keep right there. The wings are the exact same. Now you could tell this one has two ends, this one only has one. They did the exact same, it's just that I think they flipped them around and put them on the other side, I think. No. But they just flip them around. So you can tell that the one pointer's on this side and the one pointer's now on this side, then the two are on the bottom. So then yeah, you can see the lines like on there. And once you look at it on the inside, you get more little detail like on that. So just a little comparison with the jetpack. Then you could take the forge, of course you can slide it in his hand. So he's could be like Thor, like the robot version of Thor. The forge of Solus Prime. Then you can take these, you can clip them onto the wings. You can clip them on right here. I might do that because it does remind me of the G1 Ultra Magnus, which I might have to paint the tips red. But you can do that. So, and also, of course, the missile launching gimmick does still work. You can plug those in, bring those forward, and do that. And they do actually fire pretty well and forcefully. So, just pop those back in. You can display them like this, you can do it like that, you can keep them on the wings. I might do this, because again, it looks a lot like the G1. And again, I might have to touch up the tips with a little bit of red. So, if my camera could do a little better, there's a nice close-up shot. So, and of course, he does have the new shoulder pads and the new chest piece. And speaking of new stuff, let's get Optimus in here, shall we? Let's do it. So here is Optimus, and if you do notice something different, I did paint him up. I did add some stuff on the forearms, on the chest, and I gave him black on the knees. So, and I had to touch up his feet because there were pieces of like splotches of gray, but there they are together. So of course you could tell the shoulder pads, and the jetpack does work on Optimus. I could see a third party releasing the exact same one. It's just that instead of the blue piece, they can make a red piece, because blue, red, so that would work. Or maybe just third party getting just the red piece or the blue piece, molded it in red, and you can. No, that's kind of a waste, just taking the wings off. So maybe some third-party company will release a little jetpack for this guy. We don't know yet, since the Beast Hunter's Optimus already does. So let's get a little. Let's bring the camera out. So yeah, there is the two. So yeah, you could tell head mold, the chest piece, and of course, shoulder pads, and of course the main attraction, and the forearms too. That's another thing that they change. So that is, of course, but also the paint job. So besides RAD, let's bring in the Beast Hunter. Let's get this guy all nice and posed. So there is the more robust Beast Hunter's Optimus. So, yeah. This is a really, really nice figure. I do highly, like super extremely highly recommend this. I think my friend Bionicle Combiners are gonna scream when he sees this review, or at least when I show this guy on Skype. So, yeah. Again, really nice figure. I do like it. There are problems like the weird missile launching thing, and of course the shoulder pieces just hanging off in vehicle mode. It does need a little more paint apps, I can see that. Otherwise this guy is really pretty cool. So I could also see some paint apps going for the little jetpack. So yeah, really cool figure. Okay, one thing I nearly forgot to show you: articulation. Basically, you have head. If the jetpack wasn't there, it would be 360, but due to the plastic, it's yeah. And due to the new head mold, you can't really do yes and no, unless that's just the jetpack. Nope, that's his head. But yeah, there's head. Got 360 arms if you don't have the jetpack on, and the shoulder bits are kind of getting in the way. You can angle these too if you want. It doesn't really matter. I kind of find that stupid though. But yeah, and of course you can angle these for like a mortar or cannon or yeah, the missile launchers. I know. Then of course you got in and out, and it's on a ball joint. It's basically the exact same as the RAD. Just yeah, you can bicep swivel. Got one at the elbow, and you got wrist, but that's for transformation. No waist. You got in and out on the legs. Ball joint. Then you got that swivel on the thigh. You got knee. You got the ball jointed foot. So, and again, let's get his hammer on. And there is the articulation for Ultra MAGNUS. So this has been the review of Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Voyager class, Ultra MAGNUS. And again, really nice figure. I do recommend it. Again, it might need some paint apps. Otherwise, it's a really nice figure. So, next figure I might have to get Shockwave from, of course, Beast Hunters, because Target does have like 3 of them sitting there. So, more yard work and other chores for me, I guess. So, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the Jackal again with Beast Hunters Ultra MAGNUS. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Stay tuned for more reviews, hauls, vlogs, unboxings, and plenty more to come. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.